The precept for the month of April for the Order of Sky is, do not be negligent, even in trifling matters. This precept is important because modern knighthood is a way of life, not a part-time occupation. It's a way of living your life to get maximum gains out of every day. Modern knighthood is about being constantly mindful, diligent, patient, and resourceful in living. It isn't about a single act, but a lifetime of action. What you do is what you become. This precept is related to the principle of chivalry for February, which is self-discipline. Discipline is about taking care of the details, staying on top of the minutiae in your life. Staying on top of the details prevents negligence. It's not about letting things pile up in the tray and keeping on top of the to-do list. It's about prioritizing and scheduling. If you take care of the small things, one at a time, then they don't turn into a big thing later that will require major effort to overcome. By staying on top of the small things, you're always prepared. Seneca once said that luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Preparation and planning are essential activities for the modern knight. The modern knight makes her own luck. Modern knighthood involves paying attention to details, as this is one of the most effective ways to prevent unexpected problems. Due diligence is an essential part of being responsible for your actions, as we are advised to do by the Wiccan Rede. Being responsible for your actions is the foundation of modern knighthood. It's far better to plan ahead than to look back and regret. Part of being the best that you can be involves devoting attention to the details in your life, the seemingly insignificant jobs that are all part of the big picture. Great things often begin with insignificant things. The modern knight aims to be organized, not haphazard. Organizing the little things in your life adds up to big things in the end. Another way of describing this in pagan terms is to say that paying attention to detail is having your earth altar in order. You'll find that things will work better in your life if you're organized. There's an old Chinese proverb, a great fortune depends on luck, a small fortune on diligence. Anyone who's a practitioner of Feng Shui will tell you that qi flows better if your house is uncluttered. This means staying on top of things on a daily basis, because things can get away from you rather quickly if you don't. Part of paying attention to the details is being a good listener. Attentive listening ties into one of the concepts of magical artillery that I discussed in my book, Full Contact Magic. To keep silent. Listening attentively shows respect and ensures that you don't miss things that could get you in trouble later. This ties into precepts related to perception. Listening also ties into one of the principles of the Knight's Code of Chivalry, courtesy. To listen attentively, to respect the speaker, will earn you respect in return. Taking care of details will help you to succeed and develop your personal power. The principle of chivalry for the month of April is perseverance. Perseverance is about seeing things through to completion. It's about steadfastness, the will to win, to succeed, to attain excellence no matter what. It's one of the 9 noble virtues and the 12 atheling thews of Asatru. Victory often goes to the person who perseveres. Modern knights always rise no matter how many times they fall. When faced with challenges or reverses, modern knights don't say, "Why me?" They say, "Why not?" Persistence is a true sign of strength, which originates in your spirit, not your muscles. Don't let failure discourage you. The one thing that you have in common with every great person that's ever been is that they've all failed from time to time. The reason that they became great is because they didn't let failure prevent them from moving on to victory. Failures are merely stepping stones. With determination and resolve, you can use these stepping stones to circumvent obstacles and move forward. Tenacity of purpose can make up for a lot of other shortcomings. Modern knights don't seek pain and frustration, but if they come, a modern knight puts them to use. Believing in your power is a large part of persistence and perseverance. It's hard to keep on trying if you don't think that you have it in you to succeed. If you believe that you are able, you will be. This process of pertinacity is part of what allows us to discover who we really are. Part of that discovery is pushing yourself beyond what your previous limits were to new horizons. Knowing yourself is what provides a key to try the locks, to open the door and move into new territory. Persistence is often the process of working through the keys until you find the right one. It's often the last key in the bunch that opens the lock. Persistence requires patience. Patience is the hallmark of the modern knight because patience is about control, and knights are always in charge of their life. There's an old Peruvian proverb, little by little one walks far. Modern knights keep pushing steadily onward, adding up all of the small efforts made until the finish line is crossed. Not all of those efforts are necessarily successful in and of themselves, but perseverance is pushing on despite momentary failure to achieve ultimate success. Thanks for listening. Be glorious.